Hi Leanne, hope you're doing well. I am going to give you a little demonstration of how to do this background slider change that you were asking about. So one of the things to do first, and I'm probably reiterating this because I'm sure I told you this before and you possibly already do this, whenever you go to make any change on any of the pages, copy that page first and work on the copied page rather than the original, just in case something goes wrong, so you don't lose the original page. Okay, so rather than adding a new page, excuse me, you choose the page you want. So we're going to copy home page, click into it, click copy. It's going to give you a new home page down the bottom. Click into that, call it something different, like home 2. Just so that you know that when you're working on that page, you are working on the copied page, and then I'll show you how to swap that home to there with home in a little minute. Okay, so the particular type of page you've got, the structure of the page, if you will, the coding that underlies it, is contained here. You've got a few different versions: connect, home page, no header, and blog. Now the homepage one is one of the ones that has the slider on it, but your slider only has one image. Okay, so effectively what you've got here is you've got this image of the beach and the palm tree, and that's sitting on top of the other type of background that you have as a default, and I think our farms is one of the places where you found it. Yeah, so that grey background there is the default background that underlies all the slideshow backgrounds. Now if you want to change the default, you go to theme, you go to change background, you click change image down here, and then you can upload any image that you want, or I think you might actually get to choose from a selection here as well. Yes, you do. So you can choose from any of the selection that's there, or upload a new image that suits you. Okay, so I'll just cancel that. Once you change that, you would go here, save, and then you'd save to only this page, or save to all pages, or save to selected pages. I think it's currently saved to all pages. I don't think any are different. But I'll just cancel that just now. That's kind of a little aside, because the real reason we're here is to show you how to change that background for the slider. So let's go into home 2. Access to the slideshow, we actually had to do a little trick with it. So what you've got when you normally build your site, say you're taking a spacer over here, is you've got these blue lines that appear at the front of the screen, and whenever you drop that, that's where you're placing that particular item. You know how to do that part. Now, on your particular version of events, we had to create a secret background, which, if we go up here and drop, you'll see that it throws it down a little bit. Okay, so what that's actually doing is that's putting that spacer there, you can see it, onto the background behind everything, and that's where your slideshow lives. Now, I'm going to just click out of that. The reason I showed you that was that's to show you why it's a good idea to make a duplicate of your page and work on the duplicate, because of that trick and the way that we did that to have the slideshow appear in the background, which was actually the original idea for this site. We were going to have 2 or 3 sliding images there, but then because the foreground was so busy with the animation, it made sense to get rid of 2 of the slides of the beach that we had, and we just stuck with a static one. So I'm going to delete that page, and we're going to do the exact same thing again, just to show you how to change it, but without that little problem that we had there that we deliberately created for ourselves. So homepage, copy, goes down the bottom, click on it. Okay, you are in the copy, so you make that one homepage 2. Okay, and now when you're in homepage 2, I can show you where you would access the background slider. So to the right hand side of this local baby, or to the left hand side of it, You've got a little bit of space which is actually part of the image itself there. But then if you go over a little bit and you press somewhere in this area here, I'm going to choose just the top of the bunch of coconuts on the right hand side of Local Baby. So if you click there where I clicked, you'll see this pops up in the center, add or edit photos. We'll just add a couple of photos to what already exists, which is that background, just to show you how you would do it. So let's choose Rhonda and Thunder. You open it up, it loads up the photographs. Then you've got 2 more photographs in your slider. Click Save, and you'll see it changes it to that. And then it slides through to that, and then it'll go back to the original one that we had. Okay, so if you were doing this and you were happy with that, you would click Publish. Okay, now I'm going to do this very quickly because I don't want that home page 2 obviously to be in your site for too long. So here you can see your new SSL certificate as well. Click just there, and that's going to open up your new page. Okay, so we wanted to show you the new version that we just did. So we'll click this Home 2 over here. Does take quite some time, doesn't it? It was like 8 seconds or something. Right, so click Home 2 and that'll just show you what we did. So we've got the exact same thing as we had before for the first image, and then as it rotates through the slider in the background, you can see the other images appear there. Okay, so that's how you would change the sliders itself. Okay, now the next thing is you go back to your website. What is it, brother? No. And what you do is you would, if you were happy with the new page that you created, you would swap it out for the home page. So you would just go up here, change home itself, make it home 3. Then you would come down here to the new one that you created, home 2, which is going to be the new home page, and you change it to home. Okay, and then all you would do is you would grab this one here down the bottom, and you would slide it all the way up to the top of the stack. Okay, and you would drop it there, and then that would be the new page that you worked on would exist as the home page itself, and then you would take the old one and you would just delete it. Okay, now obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come back out of here. I'm going to make that one home 2 again. I'm going to come back out. I'm going to make the original home page back into the home page, just so that there's no changes on the site. Okay, and then I'll just take home 2 and I'm going to delete it. Okay. Okay, so there you go. That's how to do it. I've set you all back to normal. I'll just click publish so that hides the other home page we created. I hope that explains everything you were asking about how to do this slideshow. If you want any more kind of in-depth instruction on it, let me know, Leanne, and I'll do a wee bit more for you, or I'll even Skype you or something like that. Okay, I hope you're well. Speak to you soon. Take care.